What's that like headspace of I've got to work with, like, for you right now?
It looks like I've got a limited amount of money to not have a big boy job, and that will run out, and I want to like really make the most of this, like essentially like large gift that I've bought myself by working a job before and saving up money so that I can focus on what I actually want to do, which is make art. It's like alleviating to not have the job, but it's also pressurizing of like, okay, we don't have a job, there's limited time, so there's kind of no escape. Like, I look at a lot of the like mass media that the world has created and like art and movies and music and stuff, and some of my favorite things like were generated outside of the traditional funding models, you know? Like the big studio movies suck. Whereas like when some guy just like with what he has makes an album, that's usually like some real shit.
Where to live, who to love, is it even worth giving a fuck? Oh God, are we really gonna do this again? Black box full of bullshit. Close my eyes and I'm living in it. I guess I gotta clean my room again. All these noises, problems and choices, same old questions I've been avoiding. I've been avoiding. It's just the cost of living. The rising cost of living. It's just the cost of living. The rising cost of living.
Right now I'm making music, and I'm doing basically every aspect of it myself. So I'm like, I write the songs, I record the songs, I do the production, the mixing, the mastering, I take the album cover picture, I do all the administration, like blah, blah, blah. And definitely a huge part of the motivation there is that I want to like, it's easier to like maintain a cohesive creative vision when you just, it all comes from one source. And in terms of like essentially proof of concept, I'm just like, hey, let me make enough songs so that I've demonstrated like this is the creative vision, and then we can bring people into that vision when there's already like a proof of concept, essentially. Show somebody and be like, this is the album art, this is the album, like, do you feel it now? Rather than like, it's got this vibe, but it's also that.
Yeah.
It just feels easier to be like, well, listen to this album. How'd you feel?
Needing to hold her, pain in my shoulders, living like the good times have come and gone. Guess I'm getting older. This world's so complicated, separated. Life is a gift. Well, thanks, I fucking hate it. It's just the cost of living. The rising cost of living. It's just the cost of living. The rising cost of living.
Do you have anything you're afraid of?
When we were talking about like breathe underwater or fly, I was definitely thinking like, dude, like I'd be so scared to get out there in the like deep ocean. Like I think being on a ship in the middle of the ocean would be really cool and also scary. Because I'm like fairly capable at like managing my life, or like I have confidence that like I'm gonna be able to figure XYZ thing out.
Yeah.
Whereas like in boat world in the middle of the ocean, I'm like, oh, I don't know what I would do. I'd just die, I guess. Yeah.
What makes you so confident on land?
Probably just that I was always told that I was good at stuff by adults and people around me most of my life.
What's an example?
That's a great drawing. I'm putting it on the fridge right here. The adult world reflected to me, you are skilled. And so I just was like, oh, I guess I'm skilled. Because the world's always telling you all the things you can't do.
But you're saying that that was not your experience.
Yeah. Instead, the world would say, here's things that people can't do. Chemistry is hard. Like math is hard. Being an artist is hard. But the people around me, not like mass media, the people around me were saying like, you're doing well in chemistry. You understand math. Your art is good.
Yeah. That seems like a really nice, honestly.
Yeah. It definitely, it's got its ups and downs because then I'm just like endlessly confident in myself and thereby like maybe not confident in others. You know? I'm like, oh, well, I can do it. I don't need to ask for help. I'll do it.
What is that? I guess, how does that play out in like, yeah, your connection to others?
I often don't trust people to do the thing the way that I think I could do it better. And so when something is important to me that it be done really well, I don't ask anybody to do it. And so there's no opportunities for somebody to like help me with something that's really important to me because I don't trust them to do it.
Shot in the dark, dark in my head in the clouds, clouds in my heart in my words, words on the sand, sand in the gears, misunderstanding. It's all a misunderstanding, misunderstanding. It's all a misunderstanding.
I feel like this song to me was about is about the slipperiness of language and like just narrative enough that there's clearly something happening, but not quite clear enough that you really know what it is. Incomplete understanding, like leaves room for wonder, which I think is cool. And you know, like we can Google everything, but I sometimes like to not Google it because you get to wonder for a little bit, like what kind of tree is that, or how many chickens does it take to whatever.
I want to like understand the full picture myself, so that when I do ask somebody to help me, like I understand the language of this specific part, like, oh, the administration work behind music, like, what am I really asking somebody to do here? And the mixing, like, I'd like to speak somewhat knowledgeably when I'm asking somebody, like, no, I don't like this, I want that. And I think that comes from having tried the thing yourself.
It's all a misunderstanding.